Let me just clarify.
Only
I'm
my
not
own
a
one.
Nazi.
Just to check my own.
Yeah, I'm not a Nazi, yeah? This particular picture of me, supposedly at the
Okay,
EDO
that-
march,
I don't know.
I was actually at an anti-fascist march. So please, this shows how you can doctor images and say I'm a racist when I was actually on the opposite side.
I don't know. I don't know
I
what's going
know,
on.
but your Muslim brothers are roasting me online, man.
I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on.
I'm just like one Sikh guy, walk Allah by himself.
Do you know what we need to all be? My friend, let me just end by saying one thing, yeah? Yeah. We need to all be Sikh. Wait a minute, what you say, my friend? What did you say? No.
Did you just say we all need to all be Sikh?
Yeah,
Cut it!
listen.
There are uncles here, there's an old uncle here, yeah, that tried to hit this guy with a stick. I said to him, don't worry about it, older people behave in different ways. He's an elderly
I nearly
gentleman.
got hit by a stick
But I
by
won't
a
say
Muslim guy, so
and
what?
I didn't
With his walking
but I want
stick.
to say, I didn't condemn you, this old man. I said, look, he's an elderly gentleman, they think differently. This is an elderly gentleman, he is not our age. And so you have to treat them differently. If I said to you, if you wasn't an old man, I would. What do you think that infers?
Hug me, kiss me.
No, well, obviously you know what that means. So we're gonna put the
I don't know, you
we're
don't
gonna
know,
put
that's
the
an
we're gonna
assumption.
put the link here into the thingy so people can judge for themselves how Asif was treated. Whether you agree with what he says or not, a lot of stuff I cringe when I hear.
Asif,
and I've
listen,
told,
let
and
me
I've
say
told him
something.
as well. I said some of the
Raj,
stuff you say is
Raj,
too
please,
much.
Can I just say something to you? Would you come down the park a little bit more and you'll see. I mean, at the moment you're saying Mohammad Hijab, Muslims. But you see Christians doing the same. Now, a few months ago, before you start coming to the park, there's a redneck Christian, a black guy. Yeah, he's actually a house Negro, and I say it on camera. I don't care. Do you know what he?
So last week I came down and I spoke to Mohammad Hijab on camera about trying to set up a date to talk about grooming and maybe its connection, not necessarily to Islam, but to Islamic culture, which is different. He had a debate with I think it's Hatham. Yeah, so I think the debate was it was a good debate, but I don't think some of the points were not put across properly, in my opinion. No offense to the lady, she done her best. So I want to do more of a constructive, give him a bit of time to prepare, so I don't say I'm ambushed him, and we can have a sit down and have a proper debate about, is there a connection between the grooming of non-Muslim people and Islamic culture? Not Islam, but Islamic culture. So let's try and find Mohammad Hijab and try and kind of get him on camera to agree to it. You know, no trouble, man. Don't believe the videos. A lot of hype about me. Putting swastikas on my face, saying I'm a Nazi.
How you doing? You're right. How come you're coming? I saw you're a Christian.
Yeah, I know, but he's my only reliable cameraman for me. Otherwise, they started like cutting and pasting. Like I said, yeah,
It's up to you.
it will be 5 minutes.
I told them. So
5 minutes.
give them 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Literally 5.
Yeah, it will be. So basically, I want to reiterate what I said last week. I think this guy's one of the most genuine people at the park. I watched a video of him talk to this white, really angry woman around 6 months ago, and I was like blown away by your honesty and the fact that you owned up to a lot of issues and said, look, I understand these issues, and I gave kind of constructive ways of dealing with it, rather than just brushing it aside. And after I watched that video, I was like, all right, this guy's a good dude. Although I think that, and I think you're a great guy, there are certain things. I watched the video recently where you had a conversation with Hatham, the lady with the voice. And you also had a conversation with Smart Jannah and Ali Dawa about grooming. And what I want to do is not to say Muslims are grooming, because I want a debate which is constructive. I want to give you time to prepare, and I want to put my facts forwards, and not in like this, but in a more civilized place, maybe over there, and with a controlled group. And I want you to be able to, because one of the things you said about correlation isn't causation. And
I didn't say what I said is that if there's a correlation, it doesn't mean that there is a causation. Yeah.
So what I want to
Do you
try and
disagree with that?
I'm not going to say whether I disagree or agree. All we do is on the day.
That's the principle of logic.
I know, but the thing is,
Like, for example, let me give you an example. What I said, I've made this point before.
Yeah.
If we say that, let's say we want to do a study, yeah? We want to say that our obese people depressed. So we get 100 obese people, yeah? We get 100 obese people. And we ask them, are you depressed? Go to like a Likert scale, from 1 to 10, or what level are you depressed? And they say we're all depressed at the, you know, there's 80% of them are at least 8 out of 10 depressed or something, yeah? Could we assume from that, yeah, there's a high correlation and therefore a high causation between being obese and therefore being depressed? So obesity links to depression.
Let me just say something.
No. Can you just on this just so we can?
Yeah, I understand that in a lot of cases they use the analogy of or the example of the ice cream, and during the hot time.
But you see, but
so I understand.
Let's stick with
I
this
don't know,
one.
but yeah,
Because if we say that, look, if we say yeah, there is a causation. So obesity does cause depression.
Yeah, I think it does. Because I was depressed when I'm more fat. And
I don't think you're obese, by the way. I think you're.
Trust me, I get fatter and fatter.
I think
I'm
you're
more
actually
healthier.
slightly overweight, maybe. Yeah.
I gotta
BMI.
We're not, right?
But no,
if I'm
but
too
you're
skinny,
really.
JC's recording and Brother Mansour.
Yeah,
so all
but not majorly. Anyway, the point being is this. I want to say that if we say that obesity caused depression, that's problematic because it could be that the depression caused
Yeah,
the
obviously.
obesity.
Of course, yeah, but we'll discuss this on a day and we can set out what causation and correlation is on the day. What I want to do is to have a civilized debate, maybe half an hour, and I just want to put my case forward. My case is not because of Islam, people are grooming.
Yeah, okay, whatever you don't want to do it today, you want to do it later on, yeah?
I want to do it later on because I don't want to spring it on you with facts and figures. Yeah?
Do whatever you want. Come to me.
And we'll exchange emails and we can sit down and have it in a controlled environment.
Yes.
I think it's an Asian, and before I go on, I am going to admit it's an Asian culture as well. And because you're Egyptian, you don't understand the dynamics of the Punjabi, Pakistani, Indian culture.
Maybe you know more than I do.
I'm Punjabi, so I know even in my own community we see certain things like modesty. If a girl's dressed a certain way, we do behave and think. Even Sikhs do that. And so I just want to kind of put the correlation, but
he's finished.
I just want to basically just kind of sit down and have a good talk because the only reason I'm going to you is because one, I respect you and I think you're going to give me a good battering, I think. If I can give a good debate with you and stand up, then I'm going to be proud of myself.
I think you should be proud of yourself.
Yeah, I am.
You're coming across as a very nice guy.
No, I'm a hate preacher.
To me, I don't
Nazi. I'm a Nazi.
Really?
Well, that's what they say.
Oh, well, listen. Anyway,
I've even got a picture of me with a Nazi swastika on my face.
Anyways, I don't know about all of that. I don't watch YouTube that much.
You need to start watching it.
I mean, I do watch YouTube a lot. But not really, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't watch Speaker Scorner videos that much.
Dude, let me just clarify. I'm
Only
not a Nazi.
Just to check my own.
Yeah, I'm not a Nazi, yeah? This particular picture of me, supposedly at the EDO march,
I don't know.
I was actually at an anti-fascist march. So please, this shows how you can doctor images and say I'm a racist when I was actually on the opposite side.
I don't know what's going on.
But your Muslim brothers are roasting me online, man.
I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on.
I'm just like one Sikh guy, Allah by himself.
Do you know what we need to all be? My friend, let me just end by saying one thing, yeah? Yeah. We need to all be Sikh. Wait a minute, what you say, my friend? What did you say? No.
Did you just say we all need to all be Sikh?
Yeah,
Cut it!
listen.
Cut!
Yeah.
Cut! Edit!
We need to all be Sikh. We need to all be seeking the truth, my friend.
Do you know what? You know what, yeah? I'm the worst person to do jokes on. I never get them. I still haven't got it. No, I'll get it like 10, 20 minutes later.
Anyway.
Well, let's have a chat, an honest chat. Yeah, an honest chat, brother. And I need you to, because you're from Egypt, you might want a Pakistani brother or a Pakistani Punjabi brother with you to understand some of the cultural differences.
Maybe you should go and debate Adnan again. I saw like
Adnan's got it. I've given it too much to him, man. I'm starting to feel sorry for him.
Debate another.
So I'm gonna have a nice chat with him today about my similarities, what I like. Is he coming today? Adnan?
I don't know.
Is he kind of fed up with me?
I have no idea.
3 weeks in a row, man.
Let me know.
Anyway, we'll chat.
Guys,
and let's,
thank you very much for recording. Thank you, man. Take care.
We'll exchange emails, mate. I'm trying to arrange a date.
Yeah. Okay.
Half an
Just
hour.
come down whenever you want. I'm ready all the time, man.
Sometimes, you know, the biggest problem is sometimes, and I'm not, I think that some of the Muslim brothers here do a great job. I mean, for knowledge or whatever. But I think sometimes you have to move away from the topic of Islam. If you're talking about,
This is why they
especially
do-
when we're talking about coexisting. I don't want to hear a verse from the Bible. I don't want to hear a verse from the Quran. We're talking about here now.
But this is why they're doing the G circle, yeah, because the G circle and the black brothers that were coming down were getting so.
But is that coexisting
they
with
were,
other
they were,
people?
no, but I'm saying they were getting so kind of bogged down with Islam. They will talk about black issues, and next thing you know, Islam's into it. So they've done their own G circle, and now people have got a problem with that. But we
I don't think people have got a problem with
we
it.
need,
I don't
you need
think-
to be able to separate because Islam just comes into every conversation, and we can't.
Yeah,
we-
but you know something? Most of the debates here are between Muslims and Christians.
I know, but
And I said most of the debates, you can't get away from that. There's a lot of Muslims come here and they give dawah, you know. So, and a lot of the videos are on there. The only reason make the videos go viral is because it's Islam debates. So you can't get away from Islamic conversations or Muslim conversations. You can't.
I don't
get
know.
away
But
from
so Muslims are always moaning that we're talking about Islam. Yeah,
No,
I hear it a
I'll
lot
tell
in the
you
comments.
why.
Why do you
I'll
keep
tell
talking
you
about
why.
Islam?
I'll tell you
As soon
why.
as I come here, the
Because-
first person
because-
that comes up to me, they're talking about Islam. And I've got to talk about it because there's nothing else to. I'd love to talk about something else.
Do you know why? Because I had a debate. I don't talk religion in the park. You know that. I'm mainly politics, yeah? So I had a debate in the park, and I'll tell you who it was with. It was with Uncle Azif.
Yeah.
Uncle Azif turned around and said, "Oh, when you die, you blow yourself up. You get 72
Yeah, he's very-
virgins."
he's very-
No.
He's
So
out-
when you
sorry,
say
Uncle, you got a bit
bullying,
too far.
there's a video on it on YouTube somewhere. So he's telling me, yeah, they blow themselves up and they get 72 virgins or 40 virgins. I don't even know, but I can't even handle one woman. Right?
You better get ready, man.
So I said,
You better get ready. Start training up, man. Start training up.
no, I don't do
Train
it.
up,
No
man.
need to. But what I'm saying is, as if for an example, when you say talk about Muslims, yeah, as if it's spreading lies because it's not in the Quran. He said it's in the Quran. I challenged him. I said, come back to me next year, 10 years, whenever you want. Bring that verse to me. Show me that verse. He said it's in the Quran. It's in the Quran. So obviously, if I come to you and I mean, I don't know much about your religion, but if I come to you and said, oh, your religion is fake. Your religion says you can go and rape women. What would you
Yeah,
say
I would
to
be
me?
annoyed, and you got to
You'd be
legitimate
annoyed.
rights.
Would you defend your? Would you defend?
Of course, you
your-
have to.
So that's all we're doing. I understand sometimes you see in the Middle East, yeah, back home. When we're shouting, we're actually really talking, and that's just my dad would be shouting on the phone. I'm like,
Punjabi's like that as well. My
Exact-
language is like that
You
as well.
understand?
Very, very
so
loud.
it's the dialect and the vocal tone that we use. So it doesn't mean we're bullying. It might come across as.
But let me
not.
give you an example. You know Zachariah, yeah? When he was a
yeah.
Christian, he was very meek and mild. He would talk very, very politely.
No, he wouldn't.
He was relatively
he
polite.
screamed
Now,
at me.
now,
He screamed at me.
now, I saw him
I
today.
thought- I
I
thought-
saw
I
him
thought the
today.
devil come out of
I
him.
saw him today. He was.
Or the Holy Spirit or
Well,
something
well,
come out of
yeah,
him.
but he
Whoosh.
wasn't. He wasn't like being overly kind of like dramatic. Today
Yeah,
I
he
saw,
was.
I saw him
Yeah, he
standing
was.
on one of these
Raj, I ask you a
poles.
question.
Yeah, it was up there like
Okay,
that.
He was doing that when he was a Christian. How long have you been coming to the park?
I've been watching. I watched loads of his videos.
You can watch loads of his videos, no problem. But how long have you been
I've only
coming to
been
the park?
coming here 5. If it was like 10 years, the amount of damage I've done.
You've been coming here 5 weeks. Yeah. When you've been coming here for a few years, you'll see these things.
Yeah.
Zachariah used to stand up there. Zachariah used to insult Muslims before he.
Oh, can I just say
I'm just being
Can I just say
honest
something?
with
Yeah,
you,
Mohammad Tawid, yeah, when he said the cameras are not there, he threatened me physically. So
I think you got an obsession with Muhammad Tawid because you haven't stopped talking
You know
about him. We're
Muhammad-
actually talking
you know-
about
You know
Muhammad.
Muhammad Tawid, do you know why I got obsession with him? Because he's the poster boy, yeah, for
You
everything.
said that already,
Yeah, I know,
but
but I'm going to say it again. He's a
I've never
poster
seen
boy.
him on a
He's a
poster.
poster, but if I had a poster and it says "What's wrong with Islam," I would put him on there, yeah, with his silly
I think
patience.
it's wrong to say that.
You know,
I
he
think
had
it's
patience
wrong
on
to say
last
that.
week, yeah, on his T-shirt,
I think it's
yeah,
wrong
and
to
then
say
have Misguidance Avenue as his like direct link to his YouTube channel to what not to do to Muslims. So any Muslims watching this, you're great people. Just don't listen to people like that. This guy's all right, but I still think you've got some
What
views.
what-
Obviously,
what
we're
views?
never going to agree.
Well,
though.
no, listen, you will never walk down the road and completely agree with somebody
No,
else.
no, of course, yeah,
So
yeah,
when you say there's something that you don't agree with, what is it? that
Well,
you don't
I
agree?
agree.
What have I said
One-
for you to throw
no,
any
one
doubt?
thing
to
I
think
don't
that,
agree with you is that the way Uncle Asif was treated was clear bullying.
because I say that to you.
Yeah.
Do you know why I say that to you?
For me, it was clear bullying.
Do you know why I say that to you? Have you seen Asif bullying other
Yeah, yeah.
people?
Well, let me.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, yeah. Can me
No,
say
no,
that-
no, I'm asking
Let me
you.
say something. You know, when
Don't
people
run away from the topic.
yeah,
Have
yeah.
you seen
Yeah,
it?
I know, but I need to put a disclaimer in. I need to say it. There are uncles here. There's an old uncle here, yeah, that tried to hit this guy with a stick. I said to him, "Don't worry about it. Older people behave in different ways." He's an elderly
nearly
gentleman.
got hit by a stick
But what I'm
by a
saying,
Muslim guy, so
and
what?
I didn't
With his walking
But what I'm
stick.
trying to say, I didn't condemn you, this old man. I said, look, he's an elderly gentleman. They think differently. This is an elderly gentleman. He is not our age, and so you have to treat them differently. If I said to you, if you wasn't an old man, I would What do you think that infers?
Hug me, kiss me.
No, well, obviously you know what that means. So we're gonna put the
I don't know.
we're gonna put the link here into the thingy so people can judge for themselves how Asif was treated. Whether you agree with what he says or not. A lot of stuff I cringe when I hear.
Asif,
And I've
listen,
told him as well. I said some of the stuff you say
Raj,
is too
please,
much.
can I just say something to you? Would you come down the park a little bit more and you'll see. I mean, at the moment you're saying Mohammad Tawhid, Muslims, but you see Christians doing the same. Now, a few months ago, before you start coming to the park, there's a redneck Christian, a black guy. Yeah, he's actually a house Negro, and I say it on camera. I don't care. Do you know what he did? He come with bits of pork and he was throwing it at Muslims.
No, it's completely unacceptable.
That's what he was doing. Oh, the guy with the Israeli hat, and he doesn't know. He's always wearing a red jacket. I feel like taking him to the charity shop or Primark, buying him a new top. But what I'm saying is, he was doing that. But I never heard anybody supporting, saying, you know, what you did was wrong. That wasn't out
A
there.
lot of people don't support Asif in his views. I don't.
I don't think
didn't I say
Christians don't support Asif.
And the thing is, before anyone
Zachariah was with him. Him and Zachariah were the tag team. Zachariah ran away.
Can I say something? He's got video. Can I say he's got video proof here? I done an interview 3 weeks ago with Asif, where I told him I don't agree with what you say. I think it's too antagonising. But I also went on about that video that I saw. Remember? And I said to him, I think you was bullied on it. So it's not about what's happened between me and Mohammad Tawhid last week. I said it 3 weeks ago as well. I thought the way he treated him, and I had a good impression of Mohammad Tawhid up to that point. Yeah, I didn't judge him until I met him, and he was okay with me for the first couple of weeks. So
You know something,
if Asif feels like he's been bullied, you should accept that and say, look, uncle, sorry, you felt
But he
bullied.
never said he was bullied
He
until
said
people
it-
start putting it in his "you're being bullied." He said yes.
Right, anyone,
Can I say
I want
something?
people to watch
This
the
is-
video
this
and
is
comment
all
below,
complete
yeah? We're going to put a
bollocks,
link to it.
right?
And I want you to tell me whether you feel that the bullying tactic, the tactics that were done were bullying and very manipulative to make Asif say things and do things, yeah, that were not what he meant to say.
Listen, as if, I know Asif, I see him, he comes and says to me, oh, come and give me a hug. I give him a hug. No man love, I'm just saying I give him a hug. What I'm saying is all of this crap that's going on in the Hyde Park now, we never had this years ago. It's only picked up literally maybe the last 6 months. Where people start coming down the park and everyone thinks they were calling Tom Hanks or Tom Cruise or something down here, yeah? That's what's happened now. So you have a 5-minute conversation, then you have about a 2-hour debate, and then about another 3 weeks on YouTube, he said, she said, he said, well, we're not kids anymore. You know, you've grown up. So all this name calling, he's this, he's that. It doesn't, listen, it's not getting anybody anywhere. And what we were talking about, just let me finish my point. What we were talking about there before we got interrupted was about learning to coexist together. So how can you say...
I don't want to coexist with him.
Okay, not just him.
No,
I'm talking about
that's like him.
coexisting in here and having a great debate. We used to have lovely debates here. I don't talk to anybody.
debate with people
I don't
like this.
debate unless it's politics. And even when I get to politics, it comes into religion. I agree with you. Jesus said this,
Cannot debate with
and
people
he
like
said
this.
this.
Yeah. I'm just gonna let me just say one thing. Yeah, Mohammad Tawhid, yeah, he put this video out there. Look how silly he is. Yeah, he's saying I did that. Yeah, I'm gay. Yeah, but look at the original.
No, he never said you're
But
gay.
look at the original picture.
Yeah,
But he put this and said, look what Raj goes around with. Look. Yeah?
Raj, you were quite
Raj
skinny
is
there, bro.
I don't know. Raj is gay, yeah. This is like a couple of
No,
years
he
ago.
was. Look at him.
Yeah,
Look at him.
no.
He's looking good, bro.
Yeah. So some Sikhs are gay, but look at the original picture. And he's showing everyone saying, oh, Raj, obviously the trolls online, Sarah Garvey, this is the original, and this is what they put online. And this Mohammad Tawhid, yeah, is showing everyone saying, look, Raj is gay. How childish is that?
I agree with you. There's a lot of childish activities
But
going on
I'm not
YouTube.
doing it. Look at this.
I don't go on YouTube. I don't
I'm not.
wanna comment.
Look at this shit. This is the thing. Sikhs are gay, yeah. Yeah, look, Sikhs, yeah. That's the Photoshop, yeah. Yeah, but look at the original. It's me with my artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you
So
know,
this is. I know, but let me say something. I find it very humorous. In fact, I find Kemet Clowns very funny. But when it comes to the point that you have somebody like Guidance Avenue, are supposed to be serious Dawa people. Yeah, coming
But his
over.
videos are.
But I'm
His
trying to say
videos
he's
are,
supposed to
to be
be.
honest
He's
with
supposed
you.
to be somewhere here doing dawa. A Kemet Clown doing that is fine. But when you're showing to everyone,
be doing- even
Raj
Kemet
is
Clown should
gay,
be doing
Raj
it.
is gay.
Whoever they are, they
But
should
what
be
I'm saying
doing
to you,
it.
he's-
making mock videos of
What I'm saying,
people and putting it viral online. It's an embarrassment.
Yeah,
It's
for
not
me,
funny.
I find
It's
it
an
funny. I
embarrassment.
love the Kemet Clown videos.
It is. It's But do you know what it is? Because at the end of the day, whoever's doing them videos, I don't know who you are, Chemic Clowns or Chemic Clown Killers or whatever you are, yeah? At the end of the day, the videos you're making mock videos of, them people have got families.
I've got my,
And it's
I've got
embarrassing
my
for
dress
their
online.
family to see their mum
My
or their
dress
dad
is
on
online.
video like
Let's
that.
come down to the
Shamsi.
Shamsi, a little
Yeah, I know
Muslim
Shamsi.
brother. Online, I thought, oh, he's a bit militant. I spoke today, he's such a lovely dude.
No,
I spoke to-
Shamsi's not manipulated.
But what I'm trying to say to you,
Shamsi, he's
some
a humble
people,
guy.
what I'm saying, some people I meet in real life and they're amazing people. Like I thought Shamsi was great and I want to talk to him more. But some people live up to what I thought they were going to be, and he's one of
If
them.
you want to meet Shamsi up here, let me know.
No, really, I had a conversation for an hour and we're going to have another conversation again.
Yeah, I'm going to
Because
meet him
I
this
didn't
week.
understand who's Salafi. I still don't understand what's going on. I need to figure out
Yeah,
who's
he's
what.
trying to teach
So
me.
he's
as
trying to
well.
teach
At
me
the
what's
moment,
what.
branch.
Huh?
You got it all mixed up.
Yeah, maybe on that. Maybe on that.
You know what you've got?
Yeah, I know. Sorry,
You've
but
got-
think,
you've
maybe
got
on that
blender,
because
a carrot, and a
I
potato,
spoke to
and you're chopping
Shamsi,
everything up.
and Shamsi gave me something, and I'm going to speak to him again because I want, but not here. I want to speak privately somewhere else so we can sit down and really have a dialogue. Because if I'm thinking this year, other people are thinking that. Huh?
What's the outcome? What's the
What do you want to
what's the
achieve out of it,
preferred
basically?
Well,
What do you
for me to understand what the root cause is, because people are saying it's Salafi Islam is the root cause in terms of extremism within the Muslim community.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Some people are saying
Can I
it's
ask you a question
Salafi.
then?
Whenever you think it's extremism, people are telling me that Salafi strain of thought isn't
How
it?
sincere are you in trying to find out the answer?
I'm so sincere. I come here every week to find out,
Okay.
and
Can
my
I say
views have
something to you?
changed like 95% over. Like when I first come, I was so militant, all Muslim. Then it's come.
Can I say something? Disclaimer.
Instead of having
Disclaimer.
a chat with someone, why don't you basically read yourself and discover it by yourself?
Disclaimer.
Instead-
Disclaimer.
No, hold on.
Disclaimer.
Instead of talking to me, to him,
Disclaimer's gone out
to
the
him,
window, bro.
we all think every one of us have a different view.
Yeah, but when you
No,
meet
no, no,
Hold
no.
on, hold on.
Hold on.
Wait.
Okay.
No,
Let
Let me just finish.
me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Instead of doing that,
Stole my
because
lightning.
they have, like you said, Salafi, whatever. Why don't you just you yourself read and then make your own mind instead of
I tell you,
obviously having.
do you know what? Do you know what?
I'm not here to learn about Islam per se.
No, but
I want to
he's
know the
reading
people.
No.
In terms of
The
people,
people.
in terms of, I know, but in terms of people,
So the theology
gonna
is
achieve
not
by
really
that?
for me.
in terms of
Raj,
people, we
what are you
all
going to
know
achieve by
people.
that? What are you going to achieve by that?
No, every single
Yeah,
one of
Mark
us
too easy, you wanna know
have
what he
their
is?
own way.
This is the thing that I've learned as well through here. That it's not like every community, like my community, I don't like most of them, if I'm being honest with you. I don't hang around with none of my own people.
What-
either.
it's
What,
absolutely
what,
fine.
what do
I'm
you
trying
want
to
to
say to you is
achieve?
that
What do you want
I
to
wanna
achieve?
understand what
Because you speak to one Shiite who will have a different perspective to another one.
Yeah, but-
And some Sunnis don't agree with
Alright,
some
right,
Sunnis.
That's
So the point
exactly-
is, you're going to spend 30 years of your life trying to find something and you're going to square one.
No problem with Shias, no problem with Sunnis, and most problems. This is what's been propagated online. Whenever you type.
Well, maybe Raj, maybe you can start. Raj,
Straight.
maybe you can start over, fresh start, and just blank everything out.
Well, I want to talk to
Raj, you know what I'm
brothers
trying
like
to say?
Shamsi and them, like
No, but even
Shamsi,
the
I wanna-
brothers
I
who
wanna find out
disagree,
from them.
maybe you can start over fresh. And
Okay,
blank
can I say
page
something
and
to you?
Forget
Yeah,
the past
I'm
and move
willing
forward.
to but not to these individuals.
Okay, can I say something to you?
Individuals
Not to
you
the
don't agree
bullies.
with, you could still start again with it.
No, I'm okay with him, even though he doesn't like me.
Raj,
But the other one, man. Let's have parties together,
let's
me
make
and you.
peace and let's not argue and fight and any misunderstanding we can clear out.
can-
Okay, inshallah.
I'm with you. I'm
Yeah?
with
No, no, even my brother Muhammad
Oh
Hijab,
my God,
you know, we can sort things
no,
out.
no,
I'm
no,
willing to
okay?
talk. I'm willing to
That's
talk
fine.
here.
We don't have to do everything on camera, right?
No, we'll
It's
do it
not about
privately.
promoting
No, we'll
ourselves,
do it
yeah?
privately then, yeah.
Yeah.
But some of the accusations he's made against me and some of the stuff he said is really
You've
Raj,
made
it goes
accusations
both
against
ways.
him as
I know,
well.
I know, I know,
You
I
said
know, I
things
know,
to
I know, I
him,
know, I know.
and it goes both
That's
ways.
what I'm trying to say.
I'm
The point
willing-
is,
I'm
it's
willing to
backwards
have
and
dialogue
forwards
with
and
him,
nothing's
yeah?
being
Let's
resolved.
do that next week, okay?
We'll talk here, but we'll go
No
over there with no
problem.
cameras.
We do no cameras, no problem.
Yeah,
Raj.
over there.
Okay, no problem, Raj. Okay, you
I'll
take
buy
care,
shop up there,
Raj.
then come
All
But
right?
I'm going to come down peaceful next week. Then.
No
So
problem.
my view is going to.
Everything
Today I was.
will
Everyone
peaceful. That's fine.
No, but I'm saying today I was coming down for a little bit of banter, but next week when I come down, I'll speak to you. lot.
Split before they come to the park. And that starts swearing out soon.
I mean, I just want to say something. I get worried. See, people like him. Whenever I think of good Muslims, I think of you. Even though you don't. Even though you like people like him.
No, he's a lovely brother, honestly. But look, we all make
He's
mistakes.
such a nice guy, man.
Look, even I've made.
I watch
things-
videos of you.
I've done things in the
But I
past.
watch videos of like
Yeah.
the thing is you're such a nice. You got a bit like
I've-
me.
no, no,
You
but
say harsh
Raj,
things, but in a funny way.
Raj, even I've said things and I've done things.
But you
I've-
don't.
I've-
You're
I've
not
lost
malicious.
my temper.
I know, but
We all
yes,
do.
you have.
We all do.
I know,
Yes, you
yeah, but
have.
I'm saying he's not malicious, man. Like in my opinion.
Look,
But
Raj.
Mohammad Tawhid,
Everyone's
wallahi,
human.
He's
No,
malicious,
I'm
man.
No,
telling
he's
you.
not. Look.
Muhammad Tawhid's a humble
Look.
guy. And I'm telling you.
What you
No,
think
no,
of him?
I don't. I
You
know.
think
I
of
know,
him?
I know.
I'm
We have
not,
opposite
I know
views.
Muhammad. I've
Yesterday,
spoken to him more
what
than
did you
you.
think of me? Did you like me yesterday?
I thought you had issues, to be honest with you.
But now,
But
now we are clear.
the point I'm trying to say,
Yeah.
we had a disagreement earlier.
Yes.
Voices got raised, but we sorted it out. But the problem is,
that was a good line,
I'll bring
man.
you
That
later,
was a
man.
good line.
I'll
the
bring
problem
you
is,
He diffused
every
it
week
quite
I
quickly.
heard you
But the thing is-
slagging Muhammad off, yeah?
But the thing is-
and I'll be honest with you, I don't like you when you say
But the thing is-
Muhammad's this, Muhammad's that.
don't-
You have to sit down like he said.
I
sit
get
down,
worried
sort
for
it out,
brothers like
because-
this, yeah, that I see genuine people and they're hanging around. And in my opinion, no.
Genuine, he's got.
If you just worry about yourself, if you just worry about yourself, yeah, everything's gonna go kaput.
No, it's true though.
You've
You
got
need to worry about yourself, bro.
I've come here to have dialogue here with people to try and change my views and open my mind, and I have. If I'm just sitting in my
change the
if
world,
I'm-
bro.
no, I'm saying-
Everyone, assalamu alaikum. Raj, thank you very much. Take care of
We'll talk
yourself.
next
Thank
week.
you. Bye bye. Bye bye. Local films. Don't subscribe.